and thank you for joining us. Today, Summit and I are on a trail. We are at the Schrader Old Growth Trail. We're 10 miles east of Gold Beach, Oregon, along Highway 595. So this is way up at the top of a hill, has a bunch of Port Orford Cedar and Douglas Fir that are massive. Holy mountain. The trunk of this, way up there. So this little remnant of old growth was set aside just because it's fantastic, right? Somebody recognized the value. Thank you very much, whoever you were. And it's named after a Forest Service employee, Francis Schrader, right? Anyway, this is about a 1 mile loop. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. Well, I've been searching for a good spot to show you this. Look at this Douglas Fir. Wow. Now, the information says that these trees are about 250 feet tall. Massive. It's just full of these monsters. The forest understory is very diverse. Have some cascara, rhododendron, huckleberry, there's some sword fern. This place is magical. Here's some mahonia, Oregon grape. Here's some salal. See the berries on that. Over here, tan oak. The diversity of this forest. Nice fern glen. Oh, here's some big cedars. The Port Orford Cedar grows in a very, very narrow, small geographic area. It's just the very southern tip of Oregon and the northern tip of California, hugging the coast. Very unique species. There are a lot of the Oregon myrtle, also known as California bay laurel, pepperwood. I mean, there's several names for it. Umbellularia californica. Has a very spicy smell to it. You know, it's called a bay for a reason. The leaves could be used for your spaghetti sauce, but use about half of the dose of what you're used to using. Powerful stuff fresh off the tree. All right, I've come across a couple of big old maple trees. They're almost as tall as the fir and the cedar. What a fun place to wander through the woods. We had some windstorm carnage here. Look at this old snag that came down, lodged itself right in between those two. There's one snag and one with a broken top. Very typical of old growth forests. There's always something new, something old, something in between. Whoa, massive. So you may have noticed there are a lot of dead trees. You call them snags. It's very typical of an old growth forest. And here's some remnants of a fire that came through here about 100 years ago. And the fire doesn't bother the old growth all that much, but it'll wipe out the understory and generate new life. Wow, the girth of that thing. All right, so the Laddie Gale tall fir. There's a story behind this. This was named after a member of the 1939 Oregon Ducks basketball team that won their first intercollegiate championship. Laddie was a local, and they had a nickname for the basketball team there that won the championship. They called them the Tall Firs. So the locals decided to name that one after Laddie. Laddie went on to have a career in the AAU. That was before the NBA. And in '79, I believe it was, he was inducted into the National Basketball Hall of Fame. There's the backside of the Laddie tall fir. All right, time to head back toward the car. Well, this has been a fun little diversion. So anyway, I'm going to wrap that one up. Nice little short walk in the woods. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, take a hike. Be blessed.